Hi, I'm Jen, and this is the Cozy Cruiser. It's our little guy, Micro Max. We've had it for about 2.5 years.
And you're using it a lot, right?
We are.
So the Micro Max Cozy
Cruiser
is a 15-foot teardrop camper, and it's got all the comforts of home in it.
It does.
And what it doesn't have in it, you've added out here in your remarkable outdoor space. So let's talk about this real quick. So first, looking at this, I mean, you've got a living room outside with the nice rug. You bought comfy chairs, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like the little table. You got 2 tables that fold down to just about nothing, right?
Yep.
So very portable. The Mighty Max, I want to call it a Mighty Max because I have a Mitsubishi, but the Micro Max does not have a bathroom inside, right? That's the one thing it doesn't.
Right.
So therefore, we've got a nice pop-up tent. So you want to talk about this?
Yeah, we've been through 3 iterations of these tents. We had those that fold into a circle, which we could never do.
Right.
And we broke 2 of them trying to fold them into a circle. This one it pops out, it's super easy, and it stores easily, and it's got ventilation. It's got these little nets up here to hang things, and then I just found this waterproof toilet paper holder. So that when we shower in here, we don't get the toilet paper wet.
Well, that's pretty amazing. I haven't seen that. So
Yeah.
Amazon find?
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Got a cassette toilet so that you got something that's very comfortable to use. So Territory Tents. We'll have to look that one up for everybody. Maybe get a link for everybody to find this.
Amazing. I highly recommend it.
So speaking of a bathroom tent, it's also a shower tent, as she mentioned. So you're going to have water in there. You got your shower hose right there.
Yeah. Usually it's hanging in the tent, but...
So something simple like that costs very little.
Yeah.
And then you can have showers at the campsite because this one, you know, it's got a mesh floor in it, so you're not going to trap all the water inside.
Right. That's exactly right.
So the other thing is you don't have a refrigerator inside, right?
We do.
You do?
It's small.
So you got one of those small, like a dorm fridge type, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's got a little tiny freezer.
And so if you're needing something that's got a little bit more room, you've got a bouge fridge out here, don't you?
So we use that for drinks. We use the one inside for food.
Food inside. Got some cold snacks out here.
Of putting the food out here when we went camping in Arkansas, and the raccoons loved everything, all the food we had in our bouge RV cooler.
Yeah, so this is quite a bouge you got
this
here.
one you have
this
to plug
one
in.
has, okay, but it's a good size.
And it's got a, you can convert one size to a freezer.
Yes.
Or so it could be either or.
Speaking of freezer, so not going to go without ice.
No.
We've got a Frigidaire ice maker.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be perfect for your cold snacks.
Yeah, that's a must-have.
You got something to cook outside with also, right?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't bring our Blackstone this time, but we have the suitcase Blackstone, and we've got a little grill, but we didn't need those this time. We got this about 6 months ago, and it has been really, really handy. I call it the Easy Bake Oven because it...
Your Easy Bake Cuisinart little outdoor oven. So you can cook biscuits or throw, you know, ham or something in there.
You can air fry, you can bake.
Got an air fry option.
Yeah. And you can toast and broil. That's pretty handy. It's got a pizza setting.
Nice. Yeah. And it takes up little to no space.
Yeah.
So just put it in a truck and you're done.
That's exactly right.
So the other thing is you got some outdoor storage. And I've noticed some pretty handy little options you have out here. So the first one, got a nice little cage there that you can put your plates, silverware, cups,
foil, saran wrap, or whatever, any of that.
And it zips up so you can keep some of the critters out of it. Everybody but the raccoons, right?
Well, yes, because I will tell you, when we were at Garner, I had some tortillas in there, and they were able to get on the table and open it up. I've got a little hole in the back from where they got my tortillas.
Oh, they were having a fiesta, right?
Yeah. I don't keep food in there anymore.
So just keep your everyday commodity stuff. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Other thing I noticed is you got a place for outdoor for your shoes.
Yes.
So that's a nice shoe holder.
When you have a tiny camper, you don't want any clutter inside.
Nope.
So yeah, so we
you've got somebody making a home in here. So you got birds' nest like over one day they've already taken over.
Yeah, they're making a nest. The wrens are making a nest in there.
I have to send the eviction notice.
First. Yeah.
So you got everything you need outside. This is a beautiful setup. The other thing is it's a little sunny out here, but we're not feeling it in this tent. So you got these are pop-up tents.
Yep.
So the easy up tents. And this is from Academy.
Yeah.
So Academy Sports and Outdoors. If you don't have one local, look them up online. It's a 10 by 10 and you have 2 of them out here.
Yeah. It's the best pop-up tent we've had so far. We've had several.
That's good to know because there's a lot of bad ones on the market.
Absolutely.
So you got one for your living area. You got one actually covering your entire camper. So this is a 15-foot camper that the 10-foot canopy covers most of it. So for one of the big benefits you mentioned is it cuts down on the heat inside, right?
Yeah, so if we're in a, sometimes we'll do 2 tents outside, you know, outside the camper, but if we're in a place where we're going to get any kind of sun on the camper, this creates that airflow between the camper and the canopy, and it really helps the air conditioner work more efficiently inside.
Notes for the file on that one. That's a good plan. All right, well, let's take a look inside.
Okay.
All right. First thing, even before getting in, I see another mod. You've got another area to put some shoes.
Yeah, apparently we bring too many shoes when we camp.
Well, I think that you've got to have different types for what you're going to do that day.
Yeah.
But also you mentioned that what if it's raining outside? You want your good shoes to be outside getting soaked?
Yeah, you can't put that up if it's raining.
This keeps it inside, keeps it all dry. There's a nice sunshade on here so you can keep the sun out and sleep in.
And a bug, if you want to.
Screen, you got a nice bug screen.
Yeah,
oh, outstanding.
That.
Because these windows all pop open, so you get a tremendous amount of airflow inside.
Yep.
And inside, this one's really nice. So up front, you got a small dinette, perfect for a couple. This also will break down into a bed, so you can, if you got a little kid with you, they can sleep there comfortably, or if you know, whoever needs to have a place for the night.
Yep.
The floor drops down, so this has a drop floor in it. And they also did their DIY custom floor covering, which is really cool. It really pops this thing off. But with the drop floor, it allows you to completely stand up. You've got about 5'8" to 5'9" worth of ceiling height. You also have a short queen bed in it. Very nice comfy bed setup. Along with the bed, got a really nice TV setup. So you could just imagine during the fall with these windows open and get this air circulating, it would be quite amazing. Got the 12-volt fridge that she mentioned. Not going to hold a lot, but it'll hold your food.
It holds more than you think.
Yeah,
really.
As long as you keep the drinks out of it and keep them in another area, you're going to have food for the whole weekend.
Yeah. I mean, we've been camping 10 days and did fine.
Nice. Do have a microwave. A lot of people like their microwaves when they go camping. It's quick, easy, convenient. Throw in popcorn, whatever you want to put in there to heat up. You got a nice sound system inside and outside. You got your command center here, gas, electric, water, everything at your fingertips. Very nice. You got the wine gallery down here. Perfect size. Connie, I'm talking to you. Wine country right here. And then when you're sitting enjoying a cup of coffee in the morning or playing cards at night, you got the nice window to look out.
One other thing I'll point out, right behind that cabinet, we just put some little storage for the remote controls and our brushes and
all the stuff that just wanders around and gets lost in your camper. Exactly. Now it has a home. Very nice.
And then our last trip, I put these hooks up for our hats, so that helps keep them
excellent
from cluttering up the space.
Because I'm usually putting my hat in one of the cubbies or something, but you can grab it and go, just like it should be. Yeah. I like all the customization with the signs. We love that. More in the kitchen, we also have a Dometic glass stovetop. Jen mentioned how close that is to the bed though, so I could just imagine a bad day of cooking bacon and it splatters all over the bed.
We have never used that, no.
That's why we go outside.
That's right.
And it does have a nice sink, so nice covered sink. Very nice. But there's one more mod that Jen and Carrie did that I really want to show. So a few weeks ago, I seen a mod on one of these folding tables that had a burner in it. This time I've seen something else I've never seen before. So a collapsible sink that is mounted onto one of these tables. So you got your gray water, you got your top, you got your spout, but the sink itself folds flat. And that allows your table to fold back just like it was meant to be, right?
Exactly.
So let me swing y'all around to the back side, because this is something that I think is pretty amazing. So you got your water hook up to it, going right up to the sink. This part is a cut off from a cutting board.
Yeah, we had a big plastic cutting board.
Yeah. They cut it off so that way they got some place to mount their water. And the sink is simply just a collapsible camp sink. That way you can run your water outside.
Yep.
That is clever. And I got a feeling somebody's going to steal that idea.
Steal away. That's what it's for.
All right. Steal shamelessly. I will. Very cool. Can we turn the water on?
Yeah.
Look at that. Drains out into your bucket. And then that, of course, goes right to the gray water magical area. That way you all know where that is. Jen,
yeah.
You have an awesome setup out here.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing off your wonderful camper and your campsite, your whole little arrangement out here. So,
absolutely.
So check out all the goodies and gadgets. We're going to drop some links in below in the comments. And the big thing is, get on out here and get camping, because this is what it's all about, having a great time with friends. We just met yesterday, right?
That's right.
So, excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.